Hello friends, welcome back to RGM English Literature and Language online classes. Today we are going to share with you the top 50 questions most repeatedly asked in the previous NET exams. We have already posted and published a couple of videos of question and answer, and we have given the links of those videos in the description. To reduce the length of the video, we have erased all the wrong options of the questions. UGC NET JRF English Important Questions and Answers Set number 3. The Norman conquest of England in the Battle of Hastings is an important landmark in the history of English literature. It occurred in the year 1066. Beowulf, the only important piece of literature surviving since the Old English period, is an Anglo-Saxon epic. Which one of the following is not one of the features of English literature that the Normans imported to England? Gloom and otherworldly attitude. The poet who was born in the reign of Edward III lived through that of Richard II and died in the reign of Henry IV was Geoffrey Chaucer. The Black Death that swept over England when Chaucer was about 9 years old is another name for the Great Plague. Which of the works of Chaucer bears close resemblance to Dante's Divine Comedy? The House of Fame. Which of the following works of Chaucer contains passages that have been directly taken from Dante? The Parliament of Fowls. Troilus and Cressida by Chaucer shows great influence of Philostrato by Boccaccio. Troilus and Cressida and Pandora's reveals maturity of Chaucer's narrative skills and his dexterity in handling the Rima Royale. The very idea of the Canterbury Tales is believed to have taken from Boccaccio's Recameron. Number 11 is who coined the phrase Marlowe's mighty line? Ben Jonson. One of the elements that Marlowe introduced in English tragedy is internal struggle. The Jew of Malta is the story of insatiable passion for wealth. The Dutch scholar who is known for his works like Ulysses and In Praise of Folly is Erasmus. The 16th century author of two significant works, The Mirror of Magistrates and Induction, is Sackville. Who is credited for introducing the first English comedy, The Supposes? It is Gascoigne. The Spenserian poet who had said that he became irrecoverably a poet by reading The Faerie Queene when a boy is Cowley. I first adventure, follow me who list, and be the second English satirist. Who acclaimed himself to be the first English satirist in these words? Joseph Hall. The Italian novella became common in English translation after the middle of the 16th century. The Unfortunate Traveller by Thomas Nash is a typical Picaro drama or picaresque drama. Next is number 21. Coleridge's Biographia Literaria was published in 1817. Who introduces as a narrator a country person exploring the simple annals of his parish living in his poem The Parish Register of 1807. It is Crabbe. Lady Catherine is the famous character of Austen's Pride and Prejudice. Who wrote The Entail 1822, a tragic fiction? Galt. Who is the author of The Absentee Ormond Castle Recreant? It is Edgeworth. Marmion, the Lady of the Lake, Rokeby are the well-known poems of Scott. The first two cantos of Childe Harold, which made Byron instantaneously famous, were published in 1812. Sardana plus The two Foscari are the verses tragedies of Byron, who was expelled from the Oxford University for his undergraduate pamphlet The Necessity of Atheism, Percy Bysshe Shelley. Which of the following is a revolutionary poem by Southey, Joan of Arc? Number 31 is, who is the author of these poetic plays? The Countess Kathleen, Dader, The Green Helmet, A Full Moon in March, W.B. Yeats. One of James Synge's play depicts the tragedy of the fisher community by the story of pathetic Moria. Name it. It is Riders to the Sea. The concept of absurd was originated by Albert Camus, the French existential philosopher novelist, but it was popularized by UNESCO. UNESCO's Jack is the funniest example of non-conformity. Jack, the protagonist, refuses to marry the girl because she is not ugly enough. How many noses does this girl have? 2 noses. In the play Chairs, UNESCO shows emptiness of existence by representing empty chairs. Who are the exponents of the theatre of total cruelty? Jean Genet, Peter Weiss, Josh Triana. In which of Woolf's novels Miss La Trobe appears? Between the Acts. Who of the following continental authors influenced in English drama considerably? Ibsen. Who employed stream of conciseness? Virginia Woolf. How old was Robert Bridges when he published The Testament of Beauty? 85 years old. Question number 41. Who wrote Jejury, the Commonwealth Poetry Prize winner work? Arun Kolatkar. In which novel does the hero sing the refrain, The Big Herd? In which of Anita Desai's novel an insane wife kills her husband? Cry, the Peacock. Who was the first recipient of Sahitya Academy Award for English Literature? It is Rishipuram Krishnaswamy Narayan. Which of the following novel focuses on the question of rape? The Bending Vine. Who is the author of the following novels? A Bend in the Ganges, The Princess, Distant Drums, Devil's Wind, A Combat of Shadows? It is Manohar Malgaonkar. Who wrote Our Casuarina Tree, a splendid Keatsian poem? Toru Datta. To whom do we assign following works? The Lake of Palms, A History of Civilization of Ancient India, The Slave Girl of Agra, Ramesh Chandar Dutt. Number 49. Name a collection of Anita Desai's short stories. Voices in the City. And the last question of this set is, Browning's The Ring and the Book is a long poem having about 21,000 lines, but Aurobindo's Savitri is longer. How many lines does the epic contain? It is 24,000 epic. To get more videos like this, please subscribe our channel. Thank you.